Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Daniel, and today I want to show you pictures that we did with the brand new Meike 55mm f1.8 lens. Now, there's a little bit of a story behind this, so let's jump into it. Well, I got the Meike lens, and I apologize. I have been calling this lens Meike. I've called it all kinds of things. They've all been wrong. I looked up. The correct pronunciation is Meike. And I think they did that because if you buy these lenses, you're going to make a lot of money. I'm sorry. I thought that was funny. That wasn't funny. I'll leave. Sorry. Okay, all bad humor aside. Sorry about that. I couldn't pass it up, but the correct pronunciation is Meike. So we're going with that from now on because that's what I've discovered. So Meike makes some great lenses. Not only do I have the 55, but I also have the 35, and I have the 85 1.8 Pro version. Great lenses. It used to be that Sigma was the go-to third-party lens, but Sigma over the years has gotten so good that it's hard to call them a third-party lens anymore. Their quality is just as good as the name brand, and their prices are about to catch up. Now, they're still a little bit less, but Sigma has gotten really good. It's hard for me to look at Sigma and say, there's a good budget lens. Don't get me wrong, I love Sigma. One of my favorite lenses is a Sigma lens. But I don't look at them and think budget, cheap, but good. These are budget lenses, but they don't feel budget. They are plastic, but they're nice plastic. It's not cheap plastic. And the money, the bang for your buck that you get, like it took me forever to find one of these 55 f1.8s to go on my Lumix camera, but I finally got one. I think it retailed for $329. I got a big discount. I think I paid a little over $200 for it. The 35mm was the cheapest. The 35mm it's 30. Sorry, this one is a 35 2.0. I think I paid about $189 for it. And then on the 85mm f1.8 Pro, it was also about $339 regular, but I got it on sale too. So I love the quality you get from these lenses. So story behind this 55 is that, yeah, it took me 3-4 weeks to get my hands on one that would fit onto my Lumix camera. Well, Casey, one of our models, and you've seen her on our page many times if you've seen our videos. Her name is Casey. We were going to do some pictures of her right before the sunset, and then I had to make a drone video for a company at sunset, flying the drone out over a lake. Well, we got there early, right as the sun was still too high, still too direct to get out and take pictures, because everybody wants just that perfect sunset yellow pictures to make your pictures look just great. Well, I had the idea of, why not, let's make this hard on ourselves, right? So I took the brand new lens. I'd never even put this on my camera yet. This is the 55mm 1.8. I only had one 80-200 for me. I only had one 80-200 with me. And I'm going to show you a picture right now that you can see the sun we were dealing with. So take a look at this picture. And as you can tell, that is just direct sun right on her. So when I was shooting the pictures, I would have to line her up in front of the sun and use her to block the sun to get the rim lighting around her hair. But all I had was one 80-200 to light up her face, and I knew that wasn't going to be enough. I didn't take a second 80-200 because I wasn't really planning on doing this. But I thought, what the heck, let's try it. And I'm going to show it to everybody no matter how it looks. If it comes out good, we'll say, awesome, look what I did. And if it don't, then I'll take the blame for it. But I thought, you know, anybody can take a picture when the lighting is just perfect. No problem. You can make any lens look good when the beautiful sunset lighting and everything's just perfect. That's not hard to do. But we got out there and we shot with that incredibly bright sun at her back. And when I was in front of her shooting her pictures, I could not even see her face. It was just total silhouette. But the Meike lens still found her eye to focus. These are very good at focusing, these lenses with the Lumix body, the S5 Mark II especially. And it focused, and I thought, okay, what I'm not able to get rid of with the 80-200, what I'm not able to light up, I'm shooting raw, maybe I can get another stop and a half out of it. So we did a lot of that, and I put her in some different poses. Some of them I thought looked really good, but I'm going to show you guys these pictures. And just remember the harsh light that we were shooting in. I didn't have enough flash power with me. So, and I thought this is a good example of, had I been doing this for real, maybe somebody planned a wedding at this time, how I would have handled it. Now, of course, had I been doing a wedding, I would have carried more lighting equipment, but we'll forget that part. My basic point is I wanted to do a photo shoot in harsh conditions and make it really hard without having all the gear with me. So let's run through these pictures. Keep that in mind as you see some of them. Casey did a great job posing. Let's take a look at these real quick and then we'll talk. Welcome back, guys, to the channel. Today we're going to do something you probably really shouldn't do, but if you find yourself in this situation, this is how you do it. Right now we're waiting on the sunset, and we're going to get some good pictures when the sun does set. But right now what we have is just a straight shot of the sun coming right at her. So what I'm going to do is put her back to the sun so we can get some rim light around her hair, and I have a Godox 8200 real close to her to fill that light in. We're going to try to do the, you know, when somebody gives you lemons, you make lemonade. So that's what we're going to do with this shot right here. And thank you so much, Casey, for being with us. I so appreciate her. She's awesome mom. I love to work with her. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'm using the Meike. This is the one thing that's new. We're using a new 55mm f1.8. There you go. Now what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to kneel down so that I can see just the sun's rays around her. And I'm going to be shooting at 1/8 thousandths of a second, f2.8, ISO 200, and I've got the Godox 8200 on full power.
It's hard to believe in love, so never let your guard down, 'cause I'll come back swinging. You walk, you talk like you've been around, way down, oh I can feel it. You scream, you shout, you let it out, make me a believer. How many lies do we have to hide when two wrongs don't make it right? How many times can I say goodbye till I get through to you? When time is running out and the dream is over, you need some time to figure out that what comes around goes around. You say you always be around somehow, oh I can see it. You scream, you shout, you let it out, you made me a believer. How many lies do we have to hide when two wrongs don't make it right? How many times can I say goodbye till I get through to you? Oh, won't you listen, try to make a decision. Is it better to follow you down? I'm caught in the middle, but I tried just a little. It's so damn hard. How many lies do we have to hide when two wrongs don't make it right?
So, okay, guys, so that is the pictures that we shot. I think we got some great shots dealing with the sun like we were. I mean, it was absolutely the brightest thing in the world. It just seemed to shine extra bright that day. I'll have a second video coming out because once we shot these first ones when it was way too early to get the pretty sunset lighting, in the next week or two, we did another shoot where the light was the pretty sunlight, and I'll show y'all pictures of that video in the next week or so, and they came out really nice too. But I wanted to show you guys what we could get under harsh conditions without all the right equipment that we needed. I thought some of them were absolutely beautiful. We tried to get creative. I got her down on the ground. We dropped the AD200 down. I turned her around. we still got a lot of, and her blonde hair, I thought, if I can just catch that sun in her blonde hair and get enough light in her face, we can get some really pretty pictures out of this. So we shot some different angles. We probably broke 37 photography rules getting this, but I thought it was kind of cool. It was kind of fun. It was a good challenge. Sometimes you need to push yourself to see what you can do and just kind of stay sharp. Because like I said, anybody can shoot pictures in beautiful sunsets. It's not hard. But when you're facing tough conditions and don't have everything you need, that's when you kind of can tell what you're made of. So if you love these pictures, you might think I'm okay photographer. If you hate these pictures, you think I'm stuck. So there you go, guys. But thanks to Casey, we had a good time. You guys hang around too, because in the next week or two, I'll run the second batch of pictures that we shot that were during the pretty sunlight. So anyway, guys, I appreciate it. But these Meike lenses, I love them. They have the aperture dial on the bottom. Most of them do, not all of them. Like my 35mm don't, but this one was only like $169. You control it through the camera. But my 55 has the ring f-stop, and then my 85 Pro has it. And I like having that. That just takes me back to the old days like we used to do when we were shooting on like Canon A1s and those kind of cameras. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think about those pictures, and don't be too hard on me because it was a hard condition. It really was. But we had fun doing it, and it was just fun to see what we could get from those shots, being in those conditions. And if I can help you guys out at all, let me know. And I do. I think Meike has probably taken the spot of my go-to lenses. Like I said, I've got 3 of them now, and I'll probably get some more because every time I get one, I like it better and better and better. They just seem to make really fantastic gear. And as you can tell, the images, even in hard situations, are just spectacular, just amazing. And they're lightweight. I just love them all. And the price is phenomenal. You're not going to find anything near this price that's going to get you that kind of quality. And Meike is not paying me to say this. I bought all these lenses with my own money. But I will leave some links down at the bottom if you're interested. I do highly recommend Meike. I think they just make a fantastic product. Anyway, guys, that's it. I appreciate it. We're helping you out. Give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, and you guys have a great day. And drop us a comment down at the bottom. Thank you.